Hey guys, it's Michael Canet from Prostatis here on the Prostatis YouTube channel, where we simplify retirement and set you up to enjoy more freedom, more clarity, and help you control the next chapter in your life. Today we're talking about a question I hear all the time. Can I work after I retire? And more importantly, should I? Whether you want to keep busy, supplement your income, or just try something new, working in retirement is becoming more and more common than ever. But there are important financial, legal, and lifestyle considerations to think through before you make that decision. In this video, we'll cover how post-retirement work affects your finances, your Social Security benefits, and the quality of your life. For some people working after retirement, it's a financial decision. It helps stretch retirement savings or even delay tapping into investment accounts. For others, it's personal, staying mentally sharp, socially connected, or even pursuing passionate projects. But regardless of why you work, how you structure it can make or break your retirement plan. So I've been a financial advisor for 30 plus years, and some of the conversations I have and some of the reasons people give us for going back to work are, I want to say shocking. They're not, but they should be shocking. Sometimes it's complete boredom. Sometimes, like in my case, my wife is terrified that I'm going to stay at home every day because I've been working for so many years. Sometimes it's because they tapped into their investments and the market was dropping and they see the drop of their assets and they're worried about running out of money, so they go back to work. Frequently, it's because they are helping their children out. And obviously, our kids are always our kids and we always want to take care of them. But the fact is, who's going to take care of us when we run out of money because we're spending it on them? So those are the conversations that we have had over the years. And that's typically the reason people have for going back to work. It's either A, helping out their kids, they're terrified of retiring and not having that paycheck, they've seen their account values drop because they retired at the wrong time, or they're bored and they're looking for something to do or find a new passion. Even sometimes going back to work is because I love what I want to do and I want to continue doing it. I have a jeweler that had been doing jewelry shows all over the country, and he stopped working because he and his wife wanted to travel a little bit. They got done with their traveling and he found himself twiddling his thumbs, and he went back to jewelry making because he was passionate about it. He enjoyed it so much. But the fact is if you've made the decision to retire and now you're going back to work, there are some financial impacts to your decision, and you need to understand how they're going to affect things like Social Security and taxes. It's important to understand those before you make the decision to go back to work. For 2025, the earning limits is $22,320. And it's not $22,320 per year. It's $1,860 too much. And if you go over that, if you make $1 more, then you have to give money back to the Social Security. Imagine that. You collected Social Security, you made too much money, now you got to pay it back. So if you want to understand how this could impact your decision on whether you should or should not go back to work, drop them in the comments section here, and I'll make sure we reach back out to you and provide you a resource and some answers. And think about this. It significantly impacts your taxes. Remember, we were just talking about Social Security? This is a huge thing because all of a sudden your Social Security could become taxable just because you went back to work. A good tax plan can help you work strategically so you can keep more of what you earn without pushing yourself into a higher tax bracket and, quite frankly, without forcing Social Security to be actually taxable. Make sure you like and subscribe if you find this information helpful. Tell your friends. It helps us reach more people who need this kind of information. The fact is that you have a strategic plan and have created the income that you need. You sat down with a phase 2 fiduciary like ourselves. The need to go back to work is eliminated, but the reality is lots of us go back to work because we're trying to figure out that balance that we want in life between retirement and still pursuing those passions. Maybe you want to work a part-time job. Maybe you loved where you were working and you want to go back and you miss the social interaction with the people that you worked with. All those things are reasons to go back, but this is about working on your terms, not returning to a stressful 9-to-5 unless that's something you truly want. You want to go back, you want to enjoy your passions, you want to pursue those things that you were truly excited about, but don't be forced to go back to work. This should be a decision that you opt into instead of being forced into. Retirement is not a hard stop anymore. It is a transition, and work can still be part of that. Whether it's aligning with your goals, your income plans, your values, the things that you're passionate about, retirement means different things to different people. And if you want help building a retirement strategy that lets you work on your terms because you want to, not because you have to, Download our free Savvy Investor Retirement Summary or schedule a discovery call with our team today by clicking below. This is Mike Kinnett. We'll see you next time.